So I realized in Vintage Cube or in Magic in general, how there's been a shift. I just started replaying after like a year or two, and I realized like to win in Vintage Cube now, it's not about like just 2-for-1s. The reason why creatures and like some planeswalkers and like enchantments, like things that hit the battlefield that give you tempo, the reason why they're more powerful than like control decks can often keep up with, or like more consistent than a combo deck, is because they give you more than a 2-for-1 now. Like two-for-1s are like not even good anymore. If you think of like Tameo, like the 1 mana blue flyer, she swings and I think she makes like a token, like I can't think of the draw token. She makes a token on every single attack. Or the one Bombardiers, 3 mana 2/2 menace haste, swings. You can boast sack something to deal 2, 3, 4, 5 damage to something. So you're basically turning like a junk artifact or a junk creature into killing something. Gut swings as a 2/2, or when any creature attacks, it upgrades one of your creatures to a 4/1 menace that is tapped and attacking. Like all of these creatures, even Ragavan, um, uh, like there's so many examples. I was just trying to think of the other planeswalker, the red-green planeswalker that makes Minskin Boo. It makes a 4/4. Like even if you kill Minskin Boo, like there's still a 4/4. So it's like everything is a 2-for-1 plus, and it's like looking at like the value of your card, like how it's like you could almost like break it down into raw math. Like what is the value of your card in like card numbers, and like each of these cards nowadays is worth like 2+ cards. Like the fact that it happened, a lot of these have attack triggers. So it's like it's not just it's better than an ETB because it happens every time they attack, and a lot of times they have haste, or you can throw lightning greaves and stuff on them. Like they're just so powerful. Or like initiative or the monarch, you just keep getting value over and over and over again. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, like literally it's a mirror breaker. Like it gives you a 2/2 that makes treasures, and then it lets you get rid of lands and draw more spells, and then it gives you basically a win con, a Kiki Jiki, like for 3 mana, for 3 fucking mana. Like it's so insane how much like power creep and like Magic has changed to the days where people play Isamaru, Hound of Kanda, which is like a legendary 2/2 for 1 with no text. Like there's no vanilla creatures, period. Like that's just a 2/2. Like I remember when I started in 2005, 2006, that was the meta, was like Isamaru or like Kurdape, that sort of stuff. Just a kind of overstated creature. Now creatures like overstated is just the baseline. Like for a while it was like overstated, and then they might add an ability, but it's like harder to cast, or like it deals damage to you, or it's like 2 or 3 colors or something like that, or like double black or something. And now that's not even a thing. Now it's just like beyond that. Now like the baseline is just super powered. And it's kind of sweet. It's actually really sweet. Like they just kind of change. It's like they raise the bar for all permanents, for all cards to be just extremely powerful. It's like if you can't beat them, join them. It's like, oh, rather than complain, oh, everything's powerful. No, like just play more powerful stuff. Get on board, like, which makes the old heads like me have to realize, okay, maybe I shouldn't be trying to draft Storm. Maybe I shouldn't even be trying to draft Reanimator. Or maybe I shouldn't even be trying to draft Control. Although I still want to draft Control. But I feel like you have to adapt, right? Like, be more of like a tempo control deck. Like, have flash creatures, Brazen Borrow or like like whatever, like Orcish Bowmaster, even better. Like, have these ways of building out your board, or play Teferi, building out your board to create tempo, and then have a couple counter spells, or have like Mind Twist, like interaction, Thoughtseize, stuff like that. Like, it's just, you know, a little bit of both, rather than just, oh, I'm all control, I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing and do 1-for-1 counters and then try to land a big spell on turn like 8. When each of their 2-drop, their 1-drop, their 3-drop, their 4-drop, all of these is producing 2+ cards of value. Like, you just can't keep up. So anyway, that's my Magic rant for the day for Vintage Cube. And I haven't seen the newest sets, but I assume it's probably the same thing for those, because a lot of these cards came from the newer sets. So anyway.